Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Demi here, and once again, we have a new update on the Korean server, which will come to global soon. This one has a lot of content, so without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the new hero, Hana. Okay, so that's pretty much her animation, and of course, let's go ahead and break down her kit. So she's a warrior, water type hero. She's a melee type hero, by the way, and she uses staff and accessory, of course. And for her normal attack, it's called Dance of the Afterworld. It's actually a pretty basic normal attack pattern and animation. The good thing here is it's actually fast, so it's going to allow you to deal a lot of damage, especially when you trigger or when the enemy actually triggers your 5-star passive, which we will talk just in a bit. Here is a clip, by the way, of when I tried her out. So as you can see, you can do the first attack, which is a slash. Second is it's going to spin the sword, and then the third one is another dash, which is really good for chasing enemy. You can also do a dash cancel dash for her attack, just like what most is doing with Future Princess. So there. Okay, and moving on to her chain skill, which is called Punishing Chains. So it's from injured status to downed, and it's pretty straightforward. It's going to deal 470% damage to the enemy. Alright, and moving on to her special ability called Immortal Authority. This will basically revive her with a 10% HP upon receiving a fatal hit from the enemy, and it will also buff her attack speed and movement speed by 30% for 10 seconds. Alright, so about this special ability of Hana, comparing with other heroes that, for example, can use their 5-star passive all throughout the match, let's say for example Arena, this hero will only be able to rely on that 10-second window that she will receive the buff. That's when she receives the fatal blow. You need to make sure that you will be able to maximize the damage that you can provide within that window, and most likely you will be able to dish out damage within just 4 seconds that you're invulnerable. Based on the videos that I've seen, after that 4-second window, you won't be able to gain too much healing from the X weapon that we will discuss later on. So you need to make sure that you will be able to be aggressive within that 4-second invulnerability window. Okay, and before we move on to the exclusive weapon, just to let you know that the re-banner will be for Gab, Vish, and for Lin. Alright, and for her exclusive weapon called Unchained, the passive is that whenever she attacks an enemy, she will be able to deal a bonus 60% damage every 3 seconds and will be able to recover HP equal to that same damage. Please note that unlike the meta hero Kamael, right now, this lifesteal is actually fixed on the damage that she is inflicting. It's not based on HP percentage, so there's not much to actually expect in terms of healing from this hero in Arena. As I've shown you guys a while ago on Prokidoki's video, she's not going to gain a lot of heals from this passive. So it's a bit of a help, but again, it's not something you should rely on. It's just going to be a matter of putting this hero in the field, deal as much damage as you can. Once you're able to trigger your passive, deal even more damage. This is going to be really good in clutch moments or clutch games. And again, arena-wise, if you're going to have a map that's restricted or small, you'll be able to make use of her normal attacks, which is really good for dogfighting enemies. And she's also going to be flexible in maps that are big or with many walls. That's because her weapon cooldown is pretty low at around 4 seconds, depending, of course, on how good your weapon cooldown is. Also, it will take about 3 to 4 hits of weapon skill to inflict a chain on an enemy, so you must consider that if you're going to use Hana for Arena. Alright, so that's going to be our first impression and hero breakdown for Grim Reaper Hana. Feel free to leave a comment on what you think about her, and of course, moving on from here, we'll go ahead and provide you some updates of what's coming to Global soon. So first off is this new Rift event or side story event. This is the newest one that we've had in quite a while. You will be able to obtain bonus points with these heroes. As for the rewards, you can get a piece of Marauder and a piece of Background Ring, as well as one Limit Break hammer. Also, another good thing is that we still have a summon event. So if you plan to pull, then it's a good time. And moving next to our shop update, so this is the new costume of Hana. It's going to be the gray raincoat and one for Muriel, which is a really cute frog raincoat Muriel. The rest will be a rotation of the previous costumes. We do also have new equipment skins. One is this water droplet shield, and the second one is this blue umbrella. Alright, and the update doesn't end there actually. So we have a new Aegis shield that you can locate on the bottle caps section. Cost 80,000 bottle caps. So if you've been trying to find that reason to keep on playing Amazon, this is going to be it. For comparison, Lion Shield currently has the highest base defense in terms of the Epic Shield. So if we're going to compare it, it's actually higher for Aegis. And additionally, if you can see the substat of Aegis, it has better substat. That's 12% max defense, 10% HP, and 5% shield on battle start, which is really good also. Alright, and next on our update, 2 new floors have been added to Heaven Hold Tower. So 63 is actually a puzzle floor, so once I'm done with that, we'll also make a new video guide. And officially, Master Arena has been launched, so the reward has been increased from previous medal system or medal reward system. Other than that, I did not really notice any changes in particular, and we will have a new arena map. Looking at it, it seems like melee heroes will have an advantage for this, but we'll find out soon enough. And lastly, for our hero improvement section for Lifeguard use, basically when you use her normal attack, there's now a lingering effect for the buff, which is going to be 3 seconds. Other than that, she has an increase of 4 base attack. And next is for MK2, which will now have 5% additional shield on battle start and 10% more damage for rifle mode. And Centilla will have a faster casting time for ignition. Lastly, for Orca, she will have an additional targeting range for her nemesis. So that would be all. Alright, and that would be for the latest updates on the Korean server, which will come to global soon. And hopefully it gives you the information you need in terms of preparing for it. Thank you guys for watching up until here, and keep on playing.